What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. You got your boy TruRacer, and hey, while you're here, you might as well go ahead and hit the post bell notifications and subscribe, because you never know what kind of videos I've got coming in the future. Definitely plan on making a lot more Forza Motorsport content and some other games and stuff like that. Technology talk, tech talk, all that good stuff. It'll be right here on this channel. And make sure you check out my shorts, because I've been putting some really good shorts out recently. But anyways, let's get into some basic background information right here of Forza Motorsport. Now, first and foremost, I've been playing Forza since like 2005 with the original Forza Motorsport on the original Xbox. So I've played every Forza Motorsport game that's ever been on an Xbox console, as well as every Forza Horizon game that's ever been on a console. I never played none of the PC ports or nothing like that. Not really my thing. I did play Forza Street on mobile when that was a thing, but yeah, that was different. Moving on from there, I have an extensive history with Forza. Now, you might say, okay, well, where's all the footage coming from? A lot of the footage is coming from my Xbox Series X, full disclosure, and I recorded it in the, I can't remember the exact title of the settings, but it was basically 4K ray tracing and 60 frames per second. It's pretty much what I was getting out of it. So, graphically, on that aspect, I think it looks great. Now, as more background information, recently my TV broke. My only TV that I have for gaming. So therefore, I've been unable to game on my Xbox Series X anymore recently. So I've resorted to playing on my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra via the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate membership I have. And then I did buy that $35 add-on to get the early access, the car pass, and all that kind of stuff when the game was initially coming out. So as of right now, I have well over 100 hours into the game, and I've completed the career mode, even all the extra stuff that comes out each week. I've got all that done, and I'm trying to dive into the multiplayer mode a little deeper now. However, again, like I said, being stuck on just my phone or maybe the wife's iPad once in a while to play it, internet connections, latency, and all that kind of stuff, I try not to get on multiplayer. I try to just stay to the single player, even though you still need internet connection for single player, which is kind of dumb. But now that I got all that background information out the way, let's talk about it. And I have to address something immediately before I forget this. The auction house. There is no auction house in the new Forza Motorsport. And there's been an auction house in every single Forza Motorsport game and Horizon game ever since the first game. That was one of the first features in the original game that I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. All the amazing original created cars we can get, all the stuff we can sell. And this game comes out and it's just no auction house. Welcome to Forza Motorsport. Now, I hope that in the future, as they've said, they're going to continue to put out content and additional tracks, cars, features, modes, etc., etc. I hope that in the future they will put out an auction house and allow us that opportunity. Now, aside from that, there's been a lot of, let's call it, controversy regarding leveling your cars up so you can get the engine parts and all that kind of stuff to tune your engines the way you want and upgrade them and all that stuff. In this game, it's not about getting in-game credits now and going to the garage and then going to the upgrade section and paying for the parts. You still pay for the parts, just not with the in-game credit system. It's a new system called Car Point system. And what that means is when the game had officially launched, you would have to level up each car to level 50 to do all the upgrades and have the option to get everything. So if you say you had two Ford Mustangs, you wanted to make one a drag, or you wanted to make one a drift, or whatever, you'd have to level both up to 50. Now, since then, they've put out an update. Now you have to level up to, I don't remember if it's level 20 or level 25, and you get everything unlocked. And it usually takes a couple hours to get to level 50. especially if you have methods of doing that. So that kind of sucks. But on the other hand, I can see the benefit of it, especially now that they lower the level of entry, whereas you unlock the parts a lot faster now. So let's be real. As somebody that has played racing games for a long time, I've always like collected all the cars in the game in the garage, but when I think back on it, there was only a handful I would regularly drive. I had my go-to cars, and those were the ones I really stuck to. And every now and then, yeah, I'd jump in something else, but predominantly it was those specific cars. So to have a system like this where you have to focus on specific cars, and if you want to, you're able to do the same thing to every car. Level each car in the game up if you choose to. It's going to take a lot of time to get that done, but it's doable. So the way I've been attacking it and doing it is I've been focused on my Nissans, because Nissans is my favorite brand. The GTR, the R34, the R35, R32, and all that kind of stuff. So I've gotten all those leveled up to level 50 already. I haven't really done the upgrades on them because I've been too busy doing other things, and definitely trying to get this video out because I'm way behind everybody else. So if you are watching up to this point, thank you. I appreciate it. And like I said, I've got an extensive history with this stuff, so I know what I'm talking about. Now, that being said, the game is incredible. I mean, despite the flaws of not having the auction house, despite the flaws of the car system and the car leveling, car and all that, it's a great game. And the reason that it's a great game is the foundation of the game is good. It's solid. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't some problems, graphical glitches, hiccups, errors, issues. The game has some. Right here, you're looking at some multiplayer footage right here that I recorded. I've only honestly done a couple races online because once my TV died, I just didn't want to do it on the phone. I really didn't want to. Ooh, that wasn't so hot. That wasn't so good. Let's go ahead and try to fix that up real quick. But no, in all seriousness, everybody, the foundation of the game is good. And I think over a long amount of time, many years in fact, it's going to get better. They're going to add more stuff. Right here, now what we're looking at is some footage from my phone via the Game Pass Cloud Ultimate and all that kind of stuff. So, as you can see, you might wonder, okay, well, what kind of performance will I get out of the cloud? And obviously, that's really going to depend on your internet speed. Are you running on a mobile network? Are you running on a 4G network? Are you running on a 5G network? Are you running on a fake 5G network? Are you running on 5G Wi-Fi? Are you running on just regular Wi-Fi? What are you running on? And I've tested it on 4G mobile, 5G mobile. I've tested it on regular Wi-Fi and 5G Wi-Fi. It's a hit and a miss with that. But if you're just playing through the campaign mode, going through those races and practices and all that to level up and get your cars leveled up through free play, it's fine for that. And for me, with my TV being broken and Game Pass being my only option, I'm grateful for it. I'm very grateful to have that opportunity to continue playing the game I love. Now, the one thing I would say is, when I've had it on 5G on my Wi-Fi, it's run really good on the cloud. No real issues. Now, when I was running it on 4G, there may be some times when I'd be doing the racing, the practice sessions, and whatnot, and the game would, like, hiccup. It would freeze up, and it would get choppy, and it would get real pixelated. And then after a minute or two, it would kind of smooth out again and continue on. So that is and a couple times, yeah, it did kick me off the game completely and lost connection and this and that. But again, that comes down to the speed and the performance of your internet connection, whatever that may be. Now, bearing that in mind, if you are someone that's got a good PC got an Xbox Series X, a good TV, obviously I'm going to say play on that stuff before you go to the cloud. But if you have options to use the cloud, and yes, you can use it on iPhone or iPad. I've actually been using my wife's iPad a little bit just to play the game because of the bigger screen. And I'm not a fan of Apple whatsoever. Some of you might already know that. Some of you might not. But I'm not a fan of Apple. But there is a way to use Apple devices to play Game Pass games. So it's been nice for that. And it's nice that they have that option. Now, on top of that, this game has a lot of accessibility options. And whether you're blind, you're deaf, you can play this game through the accessibility options and the everything it allows you to do. You could do this game. Or maybe you have a small child that you want to get into the games, racing games and whatnot. You can actually go into the accessibility options and turn on fully assisted driving. And by what I mean by that is fully assisted steering, fully assisted braking, fully assisted throttle. And basically what that means is the game will literally drive itself. Now, I'm not saying that you should do that for all three of those options. If you got a small child you're trying to get into the game, maybe just give them the assisted braking or the assisted throttle and then let them do the steering. Or vice versa. Change it up. Let them play with it a little bit and see what works best for them. And the great thing is that the game does allow that option. It allows these abilities. And I think that's great that it opens it up to a wider audience. Now, it's no secret, though, when it comes to racing games, Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport, Horizon games have always, quote-unquote, had larger numbers, appealed to the mass audience, whereas Motorsport games have more appealed to the hardcore, quote-unquote. So, therefore, smaller numbers. However, recently it's come out that this game has, right there, we're seeing, you saw that on the screen? That was one, I'm going to have to go back where I was going, but a graphical glitch right there. That is about the only graphical glitch that I noticed on the game. At least I'm assuming that's a graphical glitch. In another clip, I had gone into photo mode right after that, and I was zooming the camera all around, looking in the sky, and the only thing I saw that could possibly have caused that was there was a helicopter way off in the distance. So I didn't really think that was a thing. I think it was just some kind of graphical glitch. However, since the recent 2 updates, I haven't noticed that happening again in the game. But that was really the only glitch I had noticed, and that actually happened when I was playing on my Xbox Series X. Okay, now back to what I was talking about a minute ago. This game on day 1 has had 300% more first day users through Game Pass than any other Motorsport game. I'm not sure about the Horizon series, because I know Horizon 5 saw some insane numbers when that game came out. But I'm just saying, if they continue pushing out the content, the features, the cars, the new tracks, the game definitely needs new tracks. So hopefully they'll keep pushing that out. But I'm just saying, in general, if they can do that, and then turn 10, Xbox, you listen to the fans, what we really want, this game will be massive in the future. Much larger than it is right now. Now, bearing that in mind, just let me say, turn 10, Xbox, if you're listening at this point, can we get the Chrysler ME412 in the game? I haven't seen that car since, I want to say Motorsport 2. It might have been in Motorsport 3 yet, but I can't recall for sure or not. But I know for sure it was in Motorsport 2. And we need it back in Forza. For us old heads, that would be an amazing car to bring back, considering it's been absent for so long. But in the meantime, in between time, everybody, I hope you've enjoyed the video and listened to all my words and my feedback, taking it to heart. And right there, that's where I was talking about the photo mode and going through the sky, looking and seeing that helicopter. And that was the only thing I could find that might have been causing that graphical glitch. But anyways, if you got access to Game Pass through the cloud, through a mobile device or even an Xbox One console, Xbox One S, One X, OG Xbox One, you could use the cloud to play the game. Use your highest internet speed connection, I would suggest. But I'm just saying, in general, if you've got access to it, it's worth checking out. And you don't even have to download, install the game at all to check it out. You could just literally go to Game Pass. As long as you got Game Pass Ultimate, you can hop on the game and play it for a little bit and see what you think and see if it's worth you downloading or maybe buying a new PC or Xbox Series X, etc., etc. Is that something you'd want to spend a lot of time into? And right here, we're looking at the campaign mode. You can see that I clearly 100% of that shit because Forza is my thing. I'm actually going to be making a shorts here in a couple days with an idea for Xbox and a certain tech company. So make sure to be watching for that. I can't wait to get that out there. But overall, I've been having a blast with this game. I've been yearning for a new Motorsport game since Motorsport 7. So I'm very grateful and happy to see it and have it in my hands. Hopefully, I'll have my a new TV soon. It's just kind of a messed up situation right now. I mean, if anybody wants to help me with that, cashapp, Venmo, whatever, it'd be appreciated. I need that new TV. But in the meantime, I'll keep playing this game on my mobile phone because it works for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And make sure to sub, post bell notifications for more content in the future. And now that I got this going, like I said, I'm going to continue doing shorts and maybe do some more Forza shorts. So, see how that goes. And I definitely got ideas for full-length videos to come out in the future. I'm still trying to get my hands on the Crew Motorfest because I want to make some more videos on that. So, it's going to be a good time and a great time here, everybody. I just want to say thank you. Peace. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.
Did you subscribe?